Well guys, welcome. The first morning of your hunt. Gonna hunt with us here in South Africa and in Namibia. The weather's been a little bit off the last 2 days, cold and windy. I think it's going to clear up later this afternoon. We've shot the rifles. All are good, so are you guys excited? Roy, it's your first time?
Absolutely, and I'm already excited. We hadn't done anything, and I'm excited.
You enjoying it so far?
Yes.
Stanley and Mark has hunted with us before,
yes.
So they're familiar.
Looking forward to it.
But we'll do some spot and stalking today. Drive around, see what we see, and go from there.
That's pretty good.
Some impala down here. We're about a mile down the road, big herd. Wind's in our faces, so let's see if there's a nice male in there. If we can get a shot.
Let's go get him.
Pretty thick, so make sure you're aiming at the one on the right. That's him crashing in the branches there.
You guys can hear that, I can't. I'm deaf in this ear.
Let's go and have a look. Well Roy, it's the first morning of your hunt here at Thwane. We've stalked quite a few impala this morning. No success, the wind's blowing, gusting. So this is the second stalk that we were on. Luckily we spotted them, and it wasn't an easy shot. It was pretty covered up. You couldn't even see which one was the male. The horns were completely in the bushes or in the trees, but you made a perfect shot. He didn't go 20 yards. Beautiful impala. Well done. Congratulations on your first African
That's
animal.
pretty good. That was 1,000 yards, wasn't it?
I thought 1,200, but we'll go with 1,000 for now. But it wasn't an easy shot, so beautiful.
No, it was back in the brush there,
Yes, sir.
but I could see his chest really good.
Made an excellent shot. Excellent shot. Well done.
Guys, it's been a wonderful day here today. First day at Thwane Safaris. First time ever in Africa. It's more than I ever imagined. It's unbelievable. And just today has been something that I remember the rest of my life. And I'll tell you what, it's just, but I can't wait till daylight in the morning to see what happens tomorrow. We saw several Cape buffalo today. We just couldn't make it happen to get in there. These things are a lot smarter than I figured they'd be. A lot harder to hunt. And saw several animals, and I shot my first animal today in Africa, impala. And that was quite an experience, I'll tell you. It really was. Beautiful animal. And the guys are treating us so wonderful, it's unbelievable here. And my first trip ever. But I just told him a few minutes ago I'm going home, extend my trophy room, and I'm coming back.
It's day 2, second morning. We're about to head out. Weather looks a little bit better this morning. Hopefully we can get lucky and get on some buffalo. We saw some yesterday. Got a nice impala, so let's see what today holds. Just waiting for the guys and then we'll head out. spotted these bulls. They're in the thicket, so wind's coming out of the east. We'll work through this thicket and see if we can get a shot. There's probably several bulls. Wow. So let's go and check it out.
I'm so ready.
Well, Roy, it's morning of day 2. We spotted some buffalo this morning, got off, spooked them. They saw us, spooked them, tracked them for some time, a few miles, and they turned downwind. Tried to get around them and pick up the tracks again. We never did. And just all of a sudden I spotted this sable bull. He was looking at us. A little bit of brush into the sun. Difficult shot, wasn't easy. And as he was taking off, you actually made a really good shot. So yeah, it's a beautiful sable. What did you think?
Absolutely beautiful, I'm telling you. I can't imagine shooting an animal like this.
They're pretty. They're really pretty.
Man, it sure is. Beautiful.
So well done. Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. We spotted some sable females, calves, a big bull. They're bedded down in this wind. We're going to go around and see if we can get close to them. Okay. See him? Just tell me if you've got him or not. He's walking.
Camera ready.
Think you can find him? Okay. Take your time. It's facing to the right. Whenever you're ready, you can take him. Right, well Stan, it's afternoon, actually taking a break. Our dad spotted those herd of sable that we saw earlier today and chased. Didn't get a shot at them, they spooked, gave us the slip. Never could relocate them, so as soon as he said he spotted them, we quickly jumped in the truck, came out, and we spotted them quite a far ways away. So that gave us a little bit of an advantage, and what was the shot, probably 200 plus, yards?
Two to three, yeah.
Yeah, so you whacked him the first shot, perfect shot. He only went 40, 50 yards, went down. So beautiful sable. What do you think about it?
I love him. I think it's awesome. It's great.
Beautiful animal.
Absolutely.
So congratulations and well done.
Thank you, sir.
Beautiful
Appreciate
animal.
that. Appreciate you.
No, you're welcome.
Pleasure.
Another beautiful day at Thwane Safaris out here. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. Got up this morning and went hunting. Saw several buffalo. Made a couple of stalks on them, wasn't successful. Did wind up running into a beautiful sable, and I made my second kill here. A magnificent animal. I tell you what, it was unbelievable. And now here we are at a beautiful night sitting around the fire talking about everything that happened today. And tomorrow is another day, man. That's just kind of hard to sleep tonight waiting on the sun to come up.
Yeah, it was a fantastic day at the Thwane Safaris. It's funny how Providence and things bring you together after sort of decades of living. And, I started my African adventures 20 years ago. I came on a medical mission trip, which led to somebody saying, hey, why don't you hunt Africa, to starting in 2004 with the cancellation safari and meeting this guy in about 2006 and then begging him for 10 years to come, and circumstances were good back then, and then they took a turn where this was the first time that he really could come. Yep. And then we doubled on Sable today. Ruan, that's another thing. I met him in 2014, and he had a $7,800 buffalo safari, and I couldn't believe that could be worth doing for $7,800. And then I met him again the next year at SCI and talked about it some more and said, well, I'm booking that, and came here and I actually came here 5 years and 2 days. This safari started 5 years and 2 days after our other one in 2016. And I took a 42-inch buffalo here, 8/16/2016. Today, he came with the buffalo as his goal, but, targets of opportunity. He got a beautiful impala yesterday. Fantastic sable in its prime today. Probably the most beautiful one I've ever seen. The cover on it was spectacular. And then Ruan got me at lunch and said, get your stuff and get out here. This is going to take about 15 minutes, which it really did. We ran over there. There's a nice sable. We got a decent stalk, and a 175, 200 yard shot. He's down. It was just beautiful. Nice old bull, 10 plus years, worn down, end of his life, perfect trophy. Can't ask for more than that. And I've never had anybody that I know of that doubled on the sable in the same day with their best friend. So there you go. Perfect day at the Thwane Safaris, right?
Pretty cool day.
Anyway, spectacular. Good to be here.
Very memorable.
It's morning day 3, and Roy's not feeling too good this morning, so he's not joining us. Stanley and Mark is with us this morning, so we'll see what we can get. Maybe some plains game. Well guys, we got a night this afternoon. Roy's still not with us yet. Hopefully he gets better. We're going to sit on this waterhole and see what happens. Yeah, it's nice and warm, but the wind is blowing. Hopefully we see some animals. mark. It's been windy for the last 2-3 days. We haven't seen much driving around really. It's almost like the animals are bedded down. But this afternoon it started heating up. We decided to come to the waterhole. We didn't sit here very long, actually very busy. Don't know, how many impala do you think we saw?
Several dozen.
Yeah. And then this one presented you with a nice broadside shot. It's a beautiful impala, really big. So well done. We've got another surprise, just laying a little ways away, but we'll go and take some pictures of that in a little bit. So yeah, well done. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. We just got done with that nice impala taking photos, and look at this beautiful animal. Really lucky. Looked like he was going to take off any second. It's a beautiful Nyala bull. Really pretty animals. One of the spiral slam, and just an awesome bull. Old bull. Ivory tips, flares out, everything you want in one. So well done.
Thank you, sir. It is very beautiful.
Beautiful animal. Not over here. Plenty more bullets in there. They got more bullets. Down. It is not done. Well, Stanley, it's day 3, late afternoon. We got some tracks from a waterhole. it's almost dark. You just said, what, 5 years, 1 day ago?
Yeah.
We almost were in this exact same situation with another nice buffalo. So yeah, we got on them. The sun had already set. Sun had already set, and they were feeding. This one came out. I said to Stanley, that's a really nice bull. It was a little bit quartering towards us, so not the best shot that you want to take this time of day. But man, we shot him, dead tough. Probably took out the one lung. He went about half a mile or so, waiting for us in the thicket. Luckily we saw him, put a few more shots in him to finish him. Here he is. Beautiful buffalo. Congratulations on number 2. Yeah. Well done. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's day 3 of the hunt at Thwane Safaris, and it's a really good day. About 11 o'clock we went to the hide by the water hole, and within 30 minutes shot an impala, really nice trophy. Then pretty much 30 minutes right after that shot a really nice Inyala. Super fun. We were in and out of there within an hour. It was nice, fun time.
Maybe the best Inyala
Yeah.
certainly I've ever seen. Very, very nice. And then Roy woke up sick this morning, so we had to sort of doctor him a little bit and help him through the day. And we sort of went out on a late afternoon hunt looking for buffalo. Saw a really nice old water buck that was a little bit tempting. And Ruan asked me if I wanted to get off the truck and go take a look at those buffalo, and I said, well, yeah, let's just do it. So we got off, and it sort of started out as one of those late evening adventures when you're losing light. Got on some really nice group of about, I guess, was it 4 or 5 buffs, I think. And we were looking at a nice wide older male, but then one bigger than him poked his head out at about 40 yards, standing straight on and able to put a shot inside his shoulder, below his ear, and take out his right lung, but he didn't seem to be too fazed by that, and took us on a wild goose chase for about a half a mile, and finally decided he wasn't going to run anymore, and it got really sticky there toward the end in thick bush, but got some finishing shots after I figured out where he was at. And anyway, it was just a great day, and it was actually 5 years and 1 day after we did this in 2016 on 8/16/16, and now we've done it on 8/17/21. So fantastic, and thank you again, Ruan, for being a great PH and making sure we didn't get charged today. I really appreciate that. It's always nice to be in one piece. So anyway, another great day at Thwane Safaris. Man, looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, Roy, it's the morning of day 4. You're feeling better today?
Feeling better today, yes.
That's good, that's great. So we're gonna head out here, see if we can see some buffalo, find some buffalo. Stanley got a nice buffalo yesterday afternoon. Just waiting on them this morning.
Yeah.
It's almost 9 o'clock. I don't know if they're doing hair or what's going on. Hopefully they'll be
You
here
never know.
sooner than later. So let's see what happens. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is.
It's day 4. I love the day. We're gonna sit here and see what happens. It's nice and warm. So I think we're gonna have some action. Well, Roy, it's day 4, Thwane. Today is nice and hot, probably the warmest day so far. The wind's been blowing. It's been difficult, you know. We had a lot of rain, there's a lot of food. The animals aren't moving very much. So yesterday we stalked some wildebeest, Stanley, Mark and myself. Never got a bull with that herd. Today we decided to get into the blind, and sure enough they were the first to show up with some impala. Saw this big bull, made a perfect shot on him, so well done. Poor man's buffalo.
And I'm telling you, beautiful animal, look at this.
They can be really tough,
Absolutely beautiful.
really tough animals, so well done. Hard one to get down. Well, Roy, it's the afternoon. We got out of the hide earlier. Beautiful day, the winds died down. We're busy looking for buffalo. We spotted this Nyala bull out in an open space, quickly got off, got a stalk on him. You made a perfect broadside shot, probably 100 yards or so off the sticks. We went 40 yards and went down. Beautiful Nyala, nice ivory tips.
Yep.
Beautiful animal.
Absolutely is. I tell you what, I'm thrilled to death.
Yeah, no, it's
I
a
mean,
beautiful
second animal I shot today. I can't believe it.
We're cooking with gas
man,
today.
Thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Here we are today, again, day 4 at Thwane Safaris, and man, have we had a day. I shot an Nyala this morning that was absolutely beautiful, magnificent, huge bull. And then later on in the afternoon, I got a chance to shoot a wildebeest. And it was also a huge one, great big one, old bull. Man, it was quite a trophy. And we did all this day while we were trying to shoot a buffalo. We encountered them 2 or 3 times. We just could not make it happen. But tomorrow's another day, so that's what we're going to do.
This morning I'm joined by Mark, Roy and Stanley from the US. It's part 2 of our Rhino capture relocation to Namibia. The first part we've done a few weeks ago. They're safely in Namibia. This morning we're darting another 3. We're going to do it a little bit differently this morning using a helicopter R44. You guys get to experience all of this. What are your thoughts this morning? You guys looking forward?
Absolutely.
There's not a lot of people that get the opportunity to experience this. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. So looking forward. It's a little bit difficult. It's more difficult than the previous capture. Going to dart them out of the air and then hopefully they go down somewhere we can get close to them with the truck. And then you guys will see how it works.
It's going to be something else.
Sounds pretty simple.
Right, so we've got the first heifer on the ground. We're going to load her. Young bull has been darted twice, hasn't gone down, probably 10 minutes already. So as soon as we've loaded her, we're going to head that way. Hopefully everything's still okay. And maybe put in another dart. You must first stand up and then you start to we walk slow. You slack. Come this side, guys. One guy. Now pull that side. Pull that gentleman. Reach out, just straight. Hold it. Slowly. Hey, go just tell Steve you must go that side. Pull. Now don't go this way. What did you think about that?
That was something else.
This is the pool that I was just talking about a second ago. He's down. Everything so far has gone good. Stanley, did you enjoy that?
I did.
Beautiful animals. We're going to load him here in a few minutes. Second rhino is in. Now it's the big boy, last one. Hopefully all goes well. Darted now, so we're about to get him up and load him. Hopefully all goes well. Okay guys, we've just loaded the last bull, so all three that we darted are in the crates. The truck's about to load it, and then they've got their long 3-day journey ahead of them. Mark, Stanley and Roy will be in Namibia where they get off. So you guys will be able to see that. So we're very thankful that everything worked out perfectly and no issues whatsoever. Good stuff.
Well guys, today is day 5 here at Thwane Safaris, and look at this. You think we haven't had a good time? It's been unbelievable. My first trip to Africa ever. I'm telling you, I'm gonna come back. That's no doubt about it. Didn't get to get one of these big dudes, but boy, I sure wanted to, and we sure tried. We had several times we encountered these things. We tried. It's just always brushy. They smelled us, wind changed, something. We just did not get a chance to shoot one, but we sure did try. But I got a beautiful sable, oh my goodness, and a blue wildebeest, and an Anyala, and a Impala. So man, that's great. And I tell you what, I've had a wonderful time here. And these guys really put on a good feed. I've never reached so good in all my life. And the guys have been wonderful. I mean, the first area here, all these guys are just like family. And we have been treated like royalty. And I really appreciate that, guys. And I'm gonna bring a couple of my friends back next year, you wait and see. And we'll try for one of these dudes again next year. And the important thing today, we did something that we never dreamed of in our life, but I'll let Stan tell you about that. But I'm telling you right now, it was absolutely, if we only came over for what we did this morning, the whole trip would have been worth it if we hadn't shot any of this. But I'm coming back. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
All right, at the end of another beautiful day at Thwane Safaris, and I would have to put this up in my top 5 days ever. We got to do something different today and give us a new love for these conservation projects for the rhinoceros. I didn't realize how beautiful and unique they are. And it was just a really, really fantastic day. You can look around us at day 1 through 4. 2 of the prettiest Inyala bulls I've ever seen, great impalas. I can thank Roy for a sick day for this beautiful beast right here. And these great sables, just really fantastic. But it's really more about the experience with my best friend here and my son and our new family members. And I can't thank them enough for everything they've done for us to make this such a great time together. I wouldn't even call it a vacation. It's so much more than that. But I just want to thank you guys again for everything you've done for our family. Anyway, just thanks again.
Oh, it's day 5 at Thwane Safaris, last day of our hunts in South Africa, and just every day has been just fantastic. Just every single one of these animals was fun, and it's like you guys are just great to be around, very professional and awesome. And second buffalo hunt I've ever been on, that's always an adrenaline rush. Every one of these animals was great. I got a beautiful Inyala, beautiful Impala. And watching Roy come out here for his first time and shooting all these animals, it's my 3rd time in Africa, and every time I come back, it just seems to get better each time. Sad that this is our last day in South Africa, but I'm excited to go to Namibia. And thank you guys again.
Good evening. Tonight we had some sundowns. We made the snacks. We have slices of pizza, It's got the flavor of salami and some mushrooms. Over here it's game rose, and we have some mixed nuts. We have also cookies with some dip. It's a feta dip, and we have also some cherry tomatoes. It's also very nice with the dip. Enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Well guys, here we're in Thwane Safaris, Namibia. We arrived last night, had a whole day of travel yesterday through all the airports with the rifles and all the things that we had to do. We just sighted in the rifles. They phoned us, the truck is close by with the Rhino, about an hour away. So first of all what we do is we'll go and offload the Rhino, and then we'll see if we can get something, some trophies or something. I hope you guys going to enjoy it.
I don't know how we couldn't enjoy it.
Yeah,
That's
right.
impossible.
Yeah. That's good. guys, the truck arrived with the Rhino up on. We're going to start offloading. We'll keep you up to date. We're about to release the first Rhino now. That's the breeding bull. He's about 10 years old. Everything goes well so far. Let's see when he gets out.
We are so excited to see the release of these rhinos. Hard to believe they've tolerated 48 hours in those crates. Hope they're doing great when they get out. What a privilege to be a part of the capture and the release. It's a once in a lifetime experience. Very cool.
That's something you never imagined. You got involved in. We're just so lucky that we were here at the right time and got to be a part of this. Unbelievable.
I am Marnu, yeah, Thwane Safaris Namibia, co-owner, and we are really pleased to see that the rhinos finally made it safe after a long journey and a whole day on the border. And we just offloaded the big bull. Everything went real well. And now next is the younger bull with the heifer. Okay guys, last one is down, safely offloaded. They're busy loading the crates back on the truck. What a wonderful experience it was, huh?
It sure
and
was.
I'm so glad all the rhinos are safe at their new home, and We're going to look after them here, eh?
Yes, we are.
Oh yeah. Getting to dart those from the helicopter and then coming all the way over here and seeing the release, that was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had in my life. It was so cool.
And it does produce a love for protecting these rhinos. You know,
sure.
one every day is killed in South Africa, and probably one a year is killed in Namibia. And it's just going to be a great place for them, great environment. They're beautiful. They all did really well. The heifer did fantastic. So it's just really, really good experience from start to finish. What a privilege.
Just a great, great feeling. It's just unbelievable that you could be a part of something like this. That it's not even once in a lifetime. It's greater than that.
I'd
To
say
be
so.
a part of this, don't you agree?
Yeah.
And then to do this and go this effort to move them so that they will be protected from the poaching in South Africa and all that stuff, and they're going to be safe here forever. This man's got armed guards around these things, and they watch them all the time. These things will live for their whole lifetime and never have to worry about this again.
Well, that's our aim,
They're
yeah.
gonna be-
Yeah, and they must reproduce, huh? Yeah, they must reproduce.
Yeah.
So that we can keep the species going.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm very glad that you guys could share this opportunity with us, and I'm very glad that everything went well and according to plan at most, and it's all just for the conservation and for the next generation to save the rhino, and so our kids and the grandkids and everybody can enjoy them one day. So yeah.
Oh yes.
Good stuff, guys. Thanks for doing it with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks so much. Thank you, Ron.
This is about like somebody finding you at a McDonald's and making you a
Thank you,
star
Dad.
in a National
Yeah.
Geographic special.
Good stuff, mate. Yeah. Open. Really?
Yeah.
Good shot.
Good shot.
So Roy, well done with your beautiful black wildebeest. The first one at Thwane Safaris, Namibia. Beautiful old bull, and the 7mm did the job. And more or less 100 yards, and it dropped right there.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
It's great. That's a beautiful animal. I tell you, they got the unusual head. It's a beautiful, beautiful animal. And it tickled me to death. I knew the 7 mag would drop him. I knew it would.
Got him.
Good shot. Well done, Mark. You spotted the jackal, and it went off on a side road. And yeah, it just stood there, and you shot it, and yeah,
He should have kept running.
yeah. Jackal 0, Mark 1. Beautiful jackal. Good shot. Thank you. They are a nuisance
Oh yeah.
for the little animals and baby animals. So yeah, thank you.
Well, Roy, you've shot a beautiful waterbuck, my friend. We came back from the rhino enclosement, and we dropped the other guys off. They were looking for oryx in one of the ravines, and me and you were driving, and we luckily took the right road underneath the mountain, and we found 2 bulls fighting. The 2 waterbuck bulls fighting, and obviously we shot the one that was winning. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you so much, man.
Well done. Beautiful bull.
absolutely beautiful. I never imagined shooting one that big. But you know, you told me, so don't go with them. You come on, we'll ride around and shoot a big one.
That's it.
We arrived yesterday and spent the night and got up early this morning and sat out on the deck and watched. We were able to see the Rhino truck coming from a distance away, see its dust trail, and watched them come in, and then offloaded the rhinos, which was excellent. And I think we got some really good footage of them as they started their first day here in Namibia. Really exciting to be a part of.
Mr. Roy?
Like Stan said, this was just absolutely amazing, the whole experience with the rhinos, from catching them down in South Africa and flying the choppers and then flying 1,400 miles up here to where they arrived a couple of days later, and then to watch them be turned loose in a while was something else. I tell you, it's unbelievable. Then to beat that, we take off hunting yesterday afternoon. The first thing I get to shoot is a black wildebeest. Beautiful, beautiful bull, and it was unbelievable the experience to do that. And then so I was really excited about that all afternoon, and so late in the afternoon, some of the guys got out and went up on the side of the mountain there to try to shoot some oryx. And the boss man here, he said, "Hey, you stay in the truck with me, don't go with them." So we rode around the truck, and the first bend we turned, there was two water bucks fighting. I never seen a beat in my life since I was on the farm watching the bulls fight. I'm telling you right now. And one was really big. And of course, I guess being a little greedy, I wanted to shoot the big one. So that's the one I was targeting. They were butting heads and running around the brush, and small one running, he was chasing, he would turn around, fight and run, and couldn't get a shot. 3 times I tried to shoot him, and then the smaller buck turned and run and stopped in an opening right by the road in front of us, about 60 yards or so, and the big bull came up through there running. He turned to run, and I shot the bull. Then they run across the road, and he didn't go very far at all, but I thought, man, that's a whopper. And so we get over there, and so they said, "Oh my gosh, what a water boat. That's the biggest one I've ever seen." And I didn't have any idea, but I just knew it was a huge, beautiful animal. I was tickled to death. So this, since we got here about 12 or 13 days ago, we hunted down south for a week, then we loaded up and come up here. This is like going to Africa, the second trip. So we got 2 trips to Africa in 1 trip. It's absolutely amazing.
And yeah, like they said with the rhinos, just being able to thank the rhino team for allowing us to dart those things, and then being a part of moving them and seeing the release. Definitely better, like, just such an amazing experience. That was really great to be a part of. And in the afternoon, after all that, after he shot his wildebeest, we went and were driving around. I spotted a jackal, and luckily it decided to just stand there and wait for me to take care of it. And overall, that was a fantastic day.
Guys, it was a dream for us to relocate a rhino to this range in Namibia a year ago. We started with the paperwork, and eventually we got all the permits and get all paperwork in order, and it was a privilege to have you guys on board with the final delivery of the last 3, the bull and the young bull and the last cow, and it all went smooth yesterday, and it's great to have you guys here and to share the special moments with you guys at Thwane Safaris, Namibia.
Yeah, so it's a real privilege to have you guys here and to witness and be part of the whole operation with the rhinos. And it's all for conservation and yeah, for the future for the rhinos. So yeah, I'm very glad for you guys that you enjoyed it and everything went smooth.
Guys, it's day 2 at Thwane Safaris. Yesterday we had a blast. We offloaded rhinos in the morning. Then Roy shot a nice black wildebeest, and then he shot a nice waterbuck. And Mark shot a nice jackal. And yeah, let's see what today brings up, eh? And yeah, that's it.
You never know what today's going to bring in Africa, right?
Yep.
So far, everything's been better than the other, just building right along.
I hope we're going to get a kudu today.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we'll. I believe I'd bet on it.
Yeah. Right, Roy, congratulations. You've shot a beautiful old mature kudu bull. I suppose it's about 10 years old. Look at all the detail on the horns. Tips have been worn off. Big drum neck on it. A very good shot. We chased it for a while and we spotted it. It stood still in the bush, and you took a perfect shot just behind the crease. It went for about 30 yards and it dropped dead.
Yeah.
Congratulations, my friend, on a beautiful trophy.
Thank you again.
Thank you, sir.
Beautiful, beautiful animal. I really wanted to kill one of these. Didn't know I'd get the chance to do it or not, but this was one of my favorites coming over. I thought a lot about. But I never imagined one this big and this beautiful.
Congratulations, sir.
So here's a fresh leopard track from last night, because we drove here late last night afternoon, and he was walking here during the night. So this is a fairly big male. So the way you measure it is you measure the width of the pad. If you have a tape, it's fine, but usually we just take a piece of straw and we measure it down, and we break it off, and when we get to the lodge we can measure him. And anything from 2.5 inches wide, it's a big male. Less, it's a young male or female. But if it's over 2.5 inches,
Male for sure.
yeah, big male, yeah, big top. This is a big top. This would be close to 3 inches, 2.5, somewhere between 2.5 and 3 inches.
Second day in Namibia. Got up this morning, had a wonderful breakfast. Jumped in the vehicles at daylight, took off, and just kind of potluck to see what we could see early this morning. Saw a lot of animals running around. Half of them I didn't know what they were, but they're absolutely beautiful. So we run on this big kudu over on the front side of the ranch, and he was out about 400 yards or so, and we kept following him and got him into a thicket. Then we rushed him out, and I got a chance to take a shot at him at a couple of 100 yards and put the old gentleman down. Boy, he was a trophy, I'm telling you. He was really old. The horns are wore down. Not the biggest set of horns in the world, but one of the nicest trophies you could ever kill. Then we came back and had a good lunch. And so I was so excited I took the afternoon off and took a nap.
And then after lunch, we went out to try to get an oryx. Didn't see anything, weren't successful. We waited till it got dark, and then on our way back, we just started our flashlights and started looking around for animals, and we came across a cool little gecko. Never seen anything like it before. Really cool. Not sure what it was, still trying to figure it out. And then we were talking about it being too cold for snakes, and then we found a zebra cobra. So that was fun. So can't say we didn't see anything exciting.
And it was a great day. I know one animal Roy knows well is the kudu, and he was really looking forward to taking one of those. And he got a chance at an old gentleman, probably 10 plus years old. Magnificent trophy, great shot, and really happy for him.
It's day 3, the morning of day 3, and we are just going to stalk in the ravine close to a salt lake and a water to see if we see any game spot. So Mark, yesterday we got a shot on this beautiful gamesbuck bull, and unluckily it was not the best of shots. It was a bit low, and yeah, we couldn't find it after the shot, and we got it today. We found it today. So yeah, a beautiful gamesbuck bull. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Shit happens, but I'm glad we found it.
Well, Roy, I think it's the third day of your safari, and we went actually to pick up the other guys, and we came across a few oryx, and you made a wonderful shot, my friend, again. I'm very impressed with your shooting, I must say. Congratulations, you shot a beautiful oryx, my friend.
Sure did. It's a beautiful animal, I'm telling you. Wow. Not bad offhanded, right?
No, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all. Good morning everybody, it's day 4 at Thwane Safaris, Namibia. We're going to go out into the mountains today to look for some mountain zebra, maybe oryx, kudu bull, and let's see what's going to happen.
Okay, so we got off the track for some springbuck. The wind is quite fairly strong and consistent in one direction. So let's see, quite a strong breeze in one direction, so let's use it in our advantage.
Sounds good.
So yeah, we got off about a half hour ago. We most probably walked a mile, and we finally spotted the springbuck, a whole herd of springbuck close to the water. Most of them spotted us, but the wind confused them a lot, and they most probably thought we were just animals on our way to the water. And at first we just saw few female and young males, and then to the one side we saw this beautiful male, mature old male, and you made a perfect shot. I would estimate it at more or less 200 yards. Perfectly entered in this shoulder at the back and exited at the back over here. And yeah, he went 10 yards and he expired.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm beautiful animal, glad to shoot it. And yeah, after messing up that oryx yesterday, it was good to get some redemption.
Beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Well, last day at Thwane Safaris. Tomorrow we fly out, going back to the States. And past 12 days have just been an incredible experience. My third time in Africa. Every time I come back, it seems to get better and better each time. First couple days over on the South African side were a blast. Seeing Roy come out to Africa for the first time and really enjoyed it. Just seeing the smile on his face was a good thing, and he shot his first impala and got a couple animals there. And I shot a beautiful Inyala. I can't remember which day it was on. It was either day 3 or something like that. Beautiful Inyala, beautiful impala. That was super fun. And then that same afternoon, my dad got an awesome buffalo, which doing those buffalo hunts is always just such an adrenaline rush, even if you're not the one holding the gun. It's just something else to be a part of. And the rhino relocation and darting, once in a lifetime experience, just so special that we were able to do that, and I'll never forget that. Darting them from the helicopter, and that was really something else. One of the most fun experiences I've ever had in my entire life. It was really special. And just being there with the animals and just helping load them up and relocate them. It was, and as a biologist and a conservationist, that was just really, really, really special. And then after all that, we got on the plane. Bit of a hassle at the airport, but we made it to Namibia, and this lodge is just, I've never seen a lodge like this before. This is, Marius definitely outdid himself on this one. So yeah, after the airport we got to the lodge, we made it to Namibia, and the lodge is just beautiful. Marius really just no holds barred, just went all out with this place, and it's such a beautiful ranch. And God, I love this country, and Roy super enjoyed it. Got a few more animals that he had never seen before, and I walked and stalked an oryx, and we walked about 7 miles trying to get that thing, and finally got a shot on it. I hit the oryx. I thought I wounded it to like a gut shot or something, and that just really made me sad because I don't like wounding animals. I don't want to hurt an animal and make it suffer. We couldn't find it. Just really bummed me out and made me sad for the rest of the day. Then we found it the next day, and that just was huge relief to me to know that it went down and it didn't suffer. And then I got my confidence back, got a great walk and stalk and a shot on a springbuck. Great trophy, shot it from about 200 yards. And just knowing that I got that one a clean shot and the oryx didn't suffer, that was huge relief after thinking I screwed that up. But just the whole experience, if whoever comes with Thwane safaris in the future, I highly suggest South Africa side, then the Namibian side. It's like 2 safaris in one package. It's been incredible. Just everything that we've done. It's just been very, very special. Hate to go home, but every rodeo's got to end at some point. So, thanks to Marius, Marnu, Ruan, Altus, all of you guys have been absolutely fantastic. The hospitality has been amazing. And just thank all you guys so much for everything you've done for us. It's been one of the best vacations of my entire life.
Hello from Thwane Safaris, Namibia. This is day 11 of our safari, which was really a nice sampling of Thwane Safaris South Africa and Thwane Safaris Namibia. Great opportunity for me to bring my best friend and my son on a safari. For me, the hunting was all in South Africa. I really had my heart set on a nice sable, which I got on the 16th, which was down at Thwane Safari South Africa, and was a nice 10-plus-year-old bull sable. And then I didn't have my heart set on a second buffalo, but it really worked out beautifully. And I got a really nice old hard-bossed, really, really deep curled buffalo, just a beautiful sample and a great and very exciting hunt. The rest of it for me was as an observer, watching my son go after some things he's really had his heart set on for a while. He shot a beautiful impala and a beautiful inyala, but that was down south. And then here he shot a really, really nice bull oryx and a really, really nice springbuck. But just the camaraderie of being here for this time with my son and our third safari together was excellent, and I really enjoyed his company. And then Roy's probably one of my best, if not my best friend in the world, and he's really enjoyable to be with, and it's really about the companionship. And he also, of course, enjoyed his hunt, which was excellent. He took 9 animals, and then of course we all darted Rhino, which is probably a once in many lifetime experience. I'm sure it won't be repeated in mine unless I just really get lucky again. I know some people, so who knows. But it was just a wonderful experience, and of course being here with Marius and family, Marnu, Leonie, great. They just take wonderful care of you, and it becomes more of a family reunion than it does feeling like you're some outsider somewhere, because you're really not. They don't treat you that way at all. And it's just, I can't tell you how great it is to be treated like that and be treated so well. Anyway, this last couple of days it's been more just relaxing and kind of unwinding and getting straightened out for the travel home. I also would like to thank our documentarian here, Altus, for a fantastic job and also a great part of the safari. It's not like it's work for him. He does goes out of his way to make it fun and enjoyable, and also to wait on you and help you any way he can, even beyond the call of duty here with his cameras and phones and drones and all of his other contraptions. But it was just a great all-around experience, and I'm very thankful for it. It's as always a gift from God. It's nice to see how life unfolds in its day-by-day pattern, and you never know what a difference a day makes. You know, you never know what it's going to bring. But it's really brought some excellent experiences that I hope to repeat. This is my 10th go around, so hopefully I've got enough left in me to do it a time or two more. If I've left out any highlights, please let me know, but it was really fantastic experience with my son and my friends and my extended family. I'd like to thank Thwane Safaris again.
This is our last night here at Thwane National Safari. It's kind of sad in a way that we're going home in the morning. It's just a place that you come to that you don't want to leave. It's been the most enjoyable vacation ever in my entire life. And we've met all the staff and everybody and their families and the ones that do all the work, pulling the animals out, skinning them, all that stuff. Everybody is absolutely wonderful. It's kind of rare that no boy from the mountains of Tennessee gets treated like royalty, and that's exactly what's happened here. We've just been treated the best you could ever imagine. And I can't wait to come back again, probably next year more than likely. But we started out in South Africa, shot several animals. I failed on the Cape Buffalo. Those dudes are pretty smart, I'm telling you. We had 6 or 8 stalks on them, and they always smelled us, the wind or something, and they'd take off and you could not get a shot at them at all. Very unfortunate. But we had a lot of fun down there, and then the last day we was there, that's when we did the rhino capture, 3 rhinos that we moved up to Namibia here, the other country. And boy, I'll tell you right now, that's exciting, flying in the chopper, strapped in, hanging out, trying to shoot the rhinos with a dart gun in between the trees and all that. It's just unbelievable. I hadn't done that in 54 years, but I still remembered how to do it, so I finally got mine. Had to shoot him twice, but he was a big one, I mean a large one. But that went really good, loaded them on trailers, and they traveled 22 hours, some 1,400 miles, and we got on a plane and flew the next day up north here to Namibia, and we've been here for the last 7 days or 6. You kind of lose track of everything going on so much. It's absolutely been wonderful, and I've shot some magnificent animals here, some stuff that I didn't even know existed. And all I know, it was big and it was beautiful, and they were telling me to shoot, so I put it to them. Wound up killing 9 animals altogether, getting to shoot the rhino, so had quite a trip. And I really, really look forward to coming back and spending time with you guys. You really made it a memorable thing for me for the rest of my life. When I get home, guys, I'm going to be telling some wild stories, let me tell you.